the relationship broken. Adam and Eve lived in a beautiful garden called Eden that God had made. Everything they needed was in the garden. There was only one rule in this garden: do not eat the fruit that grew on one particular tree. Adam and Eve knew what God said about eating the fruit from that tree. One day, Satan, disguised as a serpent, asked Eve, "Did God really say you can't eat from any tree in the garden?" "No," Eve said. "We can eat anything except the fruit from one special tree. God said we can't eat the fruit or touch it, or we will die." That wasn't exactly true. God didn't tell Adam and Eve not to touch the tree, only not to eat the fruit. Satan saw his chance. "Oh no, you won't die," he said. "God doesn't want you to eat that fruit because he knows it would make you like him. You will know the difference between good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit and saw that it looked delicious. She thought about what the serpent said. This fruit would make her wise. Eve made her decision. She chose to disobey God. She took the fruit and she ate it. Then she gave it to Adam, and he ate it too. By choosing to disobey God, Adam and Eve sinned. In an instant, everything had changed. Adam and Eve realized things were different now. When they heard God coming into the garden, they tried to hide from him in the trees. God knew what had happened, but he asked anyway. Adam tried to blame Eve. Eve tried to blame Satan. "The serpent tricked me, and I ate the fruit." But both of them had made the choice to disobey God on their own. Nobody had forced them to do it. God told Eve and Adam what the consequence for their sin would be. Because of their disobedience, Adam and Eve had to leave the garden and could never go back. They moved to another place, the place God told them to go, and had to work hard to grow the food to eat. Sin entered the world with Adam and Eve, but they certainly weren't the last people to sin. Every person who has ever lived has chosen to disobey God in some way, except for one, Jesus.